Both players here looking to take a game. I'm unable to press the button, but we will see what.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll go through the screen.
All right, we're good to start now.
Remember, everybody at home, at this point of the competition, best of threes. We'll later get into best of fives. But for now, it's move, no move, and if we need it, NMPZ.
NMPZ, this is the moving game.
We're back in, Trevor. It's been too long, man.
It's been too long. It has been way too long. This is like a second home here with you, Paula. I don't have to say that. Round one is going to be, looks like Mexico here. But both players will move and find information here as we look at the screen and see where these players do end up going. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe if we have the fact sheet here.
I can do a fact check for you.
I do think Angelo is one of the strongest, maybe Mexico players. I'm not sure why I know that about him. Maybe I don't, but...
Well, as the desk alluded to, he only pointed out Mauritius as one of his confident countries, which of course is a bit of a curveball, considering lack of coverage.
And we do see Angelo zooming in here first, and it looked like we had Shiina react with a little bit of a... And he's locking in. And I think we might see this a lot from Angelo, maybe more quick guesses. Both players in similar areas here. You know, no multis yet, so this will be minimal points here. And just outside the mix, Shiina goes, but Angelo closer there.
It's a good start.
Good start.
For Angelo, 500 points.
Let's move in to round 2 of 10. We have a nice little Gen 4, black Gen 4 Indonesia here. Indonesia, big country. Large area.
Standing outside of his house, wondering what
he
Google
has
car
no idea
doing it.
that he's on Street View. This is a very cool location, I'd say. Looks like a cool road. You know, immediately, let's figure out where we want to go here. See if we get, some reading here. Kabupaten, you know, learn your Kabupaten. I would go maybe Sula. We do see a North Sula guess here by Angelo. North Sulawesi for those.
Shiina taking his time
to
read every sign he goes by.
Northwest, and
it's Angelo to lock in fast.
I think both players will be very close here. And Shiina. That is 378 points.
Great second guess by Shiina.
Let's move into round 3. We're back in, you know, we have short plates, Gen 4. Looks like we're back in the territory that Angelo maybe wants to be in here. Let's see.
You should try to get that information out of Angelo over the course of the competition, whether it's behind the scenes.
I guess we'll tell if he makes a good guess
or
here.
in an interview. What his actual confident countries are.
I think it is Mexico. I think he'll make another really good guess here. He might even be in the city, and he's locking in. You know, I think Shiina's still looking for information here. Maybe he has an area code there. He's zooming in to Monterrey, both super close.
Very close. Maybe lining up a road here. Oh, 1 second.
Did he?
Oh, he's absolutely scuffed it, Trevor. I didn't want to call it in case I was wrong, but that is going to be game. Move goes the way of Angelo.
Wow.
Shiina with 1 second left. Did not place down his marker. Is he maybe claiming that he couldn't? I don't know. We'll find out soon.
It looked like he was... Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but Angelo unfazed with the outcome there. And, you know, for maybe someone that really enjoys Mexico, getting 2 Mexicos in 3 rounds is probably a good seed, as he alluded to earlier.
Have you crossed any of the other qualifiers yet where the first game has ended in a blunder?
It happens at least once every time we do these.
No, but in the very first game of a qualifier. I don't think we've seen it across the last 2.
Maybe. We had the one Western Australia on South Australia incident, or Tasmania or something.
Incident. Is it gone down in the community as an incident?
No, but like,
incident?
I feel like everyone has their one incident, you know? And for me, it's the Falkland Islands incident. If you know, you know, with a friend of mine. But no, it's, I mean, we see people forgetting to guess or not able to guess all the time. So it's part of the nerves of playing on a LAN event, you know?
The lights, the camera, the action. When it all pops off in person, sometimes it gets to our players, and maybe that's what we just saw from Shiina. On the other side of the server, though, Angelo retaining his aura. Unfazed, untouched.
3 rounds plus 1,000. We'll see, though. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't made one single expression or even looked over at Shiina to see anything, so he's locked in here. But Shiina also seems to be locked in, so... Also, shout out to everyone from Japan tuning in. They're probably not watching the English stream, but If you are, hello.
Hello, guys.
Nice to
Thank
have
you
you
for
here.
joining us.
Yeah, we have 2 Japan representations, and it looks like we're moving on.
Yep, we're just getting the server set up. An electric start here at the APAC regional finals. Our last regional finals, our last qualifier.
Last qualifier, we have a couple more wild cards
Yeah,
coming
we've
up.
got wild cards. 2 more wild cards over the next month or 2, but
2 or
this is
3,
our last
yeah.
regional final, so it's a big one.
And yeah, Angelo takes game 1 moving, which is actually pretty big if you're Angelo, because he's definitely not considered a moving player at all. I would give him the edge and no move.
Yep, I mean, he's even said it himself, Trevor. He prefers no move and an MPZ, so to win out on move spells good for him. Can he hold on
And
to it and get number 2?
what better way to start off than for Shiina to come back here? Does it start in Japan? Is a question. You'll see both players here zoom into the plates and transformers, and Shiina will take this. Both players definitely learned Japan in preparation for this. And Shiina, first one to make the move on the zoom, the AZ. Angelo going in. Both players will probably be similar here. We do have maybe Southern Guywire, but also Osaka here.
5 seconds left on the clock. Angelo does place Shiina slightly closer in round 1.
Just 119 points, but it adds up as we go into round 2, and this will be a very fun round. I feel like someone had this on their strength. Maybe it was Shiina, a Fergor, but we do have Kazakhstan here. This is a new country that just got dropped.
Yeah, Shiina, I think, points out.
And he's zooming into the road immediately here, and he can't. He's trying to click again, but he's not able to click. Or is he trying to click, or
is that what it is?
it looks like okay, not sure. That a little interesting there, but somewhat separate guesses here, both on north-south roads. Could be points. Shiina looks I have to trust his guess with how, he moved over to the same road, and both players getting that right. Wow.
That is a great round to see, demonstrating the ability of both of our players. Just 3 points separating the two with a 1.5x multi. Neighbors on the road waving at each other. We found it.
Found it. Angelo moved the last second to get to that road, and he's glad he did. He's moving to round 3. This is a no-move game, so you get 1 360 panorama here, and that is all you get. Looks like we have some B-type guardrails. We'll see what the players end up. We have a yellow sign to our, what's that, our north. Should just be Germany here. Finding, we have the bollard there too, obviously. So.
Angelo to move first. Shiina still studying.
Shiina's going to line up a road. We do have the body of water, or like a dam, or like something here that looks findable.
Both players hovering around similar areas outside Munich, northwest. A bit more west for Shiina. Shiina lining up a body of water here, Trevor.
This will be something they spend all their time on to try and find anything that lines up with. But I'll be surprised if someone's able to find it, but you never know. You never know with these guys.
And 5. Both players trying to squeeze as many points as possible.
It's just more north. No one's going that north there. And that, 500 points. Moving into round 4. We did not make it to round 4 in game 1.
No, we did
not. We made it to round 4 here, though. And this looks like a very fun location here. We have the white car with the slight black on the back of the car.
This is a Trevor Classic, by the way.
What's a Trevor Classic?
Dropping into a location where it's a road surrounded by hills or mountains.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you do love.
I do love my hills and mountains. You're right, Paula. This will be Chile. We have the black window visible in the white car, and pretty arid, so you probably go somewhat north of Santiago here.
Pretty quick there by Angelo, Trevor.
Yep, this is high-level gameplay here.
Shiina potentially lining up a road. 3 seconds left. He's made sure his marker is down this time.
Max
close
north.
to each other, but it's max north.
It's downtown Bolivia. So that could have been massive points for someone.
Yep.
But it was not. As move in to round 5. And this is what gets exciting about no move, is that it's even if you have 1,000-point lead like Shiina does here, that really doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. And this is a very cool, what a cool location we have here. And what looks like to be the USA. Where do you guess here is a better question here.
Trevor, as we get into this round, I need something explained to me.
Yep.
Angelo, interesting fact. Achieved first ADW 10-second NMPZ 24K. What is that?
He was the first to, what, is that the full?
ADW 10-second
on October 27th.
NMPZ 24K.
He got 24,000 score on a diverse world, which is like the kind of OG map in the game in 10 seconds. But he got that super late, I think, October 27th, 2022.
Yes.
This could be Canada. Angelo's going Canada here. I'm not sure. But we could see that. Shiina's going, he's getting his
fighter jet there.
Both players. Yeah, it's like not sure what this is.
Yeah, outside of
Wait, we have one in Calgary and one in Toronto. This is going to be massive points for someone.
Oh, it is. Locked in first by Angelo,
or
3
no
seconds
points
left.
for someone.
Shiina, respond.
Oh, it was initially where
it's right in the middle.
Where Angelo was in the beginning, and he moved away from that outside Winnipeg there. And that will hurt. But, you know.
The famous jet of Winnipeg.
There you go. If you see the jet, go Winnipeg. We have some black. Nope, we're good. A little black bar there, but we're back in. Or we're in Australia here.
Round 6, Trevor. The
Round
Maltese
6.
are getting thick now. 3.5x.
Angelo taking a 700-point lead here after being down 1,000 points. And, you know, let's see. Slightly east-west. I like the Queensland shout here. Both players presumably going somewhat north. This W here by Shiina.
See those markers side by... Angelo looks in first. I feel that's a pretty reasonable distance for 3.5x multi.
Yeah, if one person's closer, like dead on, it could be a couple thousand points. Nothing winnable, I don't think. And it's even more north.
Angelo, great guess. Slightly closer with 3.5x.
Wow.
3.5k points. It's a huge swing, Trevor.
800 points in a dream. Shiina has 800 points to his name because Angelo's already up one game here from that moving game. And as I look at the next round here, let's show the audience. Looks like a very based location, I would say, but something that you could easily lose.
Based.
Easily lose 800 points on here. So we'll see.
Quadruple damage. Both players taking a moment. Observing.
Tuk-tuks.
Zooming.
We do have a language on the building there, which is actually somewhat helpful, but we do see Shiina locking in first. And, you know, in India, it's a big country. Big country equal what?
Big points.
Big points. Both going somewhat similar, though.
Yeah.
So even if both players... Oh, Shiina.
Almost equidistant.
Still alive. He is still alive.
3 more rounds to go, Trevor. Will we go the distance, or could it end here? Where are we?
Looks like we're going to be in Indonesia. We have some polls here. Is this ever Sulawesi or... Let's see. Or, not Sulawesi, like Timor or something. Let's see.
Angelo with a very healthy lead. Strong in his position. Moves first now on round 8.
You do have the, I think the extender there on the top right of our screen here by Shiina is, I think that could be a Nusa extender. Would you see an East Nusa guess? You know,
Shiina
this is
yet
not...
to open his map, Trevor? Oh, there we go.
And we do see him going East Nusa as well.
Both players pretty close to each other. Maybe if Angelo's close, could that be it? With a 4.5x?
He could pick up 800 points here.
Locked in. It could be game. 3 seconds for Shiina to act.
Is he going to move?
Closer.
It is Timor.
Shiina.
And that's
different island.
Still alive. He could have picked up way more points, but we're moving to around 9, and he's only... you know, like in the no move, and when you keep getting countries like this, it's really anyone's game. Angelo cannot feel comfy with this position, even if he's up.
2 rounds to go. Trevor, where are we in round number 9?
First reaction here. Looks like Russia to me. Not sure. But if it is Russia, let's presume that's the case.
Could be a good spot for Shiina to bounce back because Russia is one of his confident preferred countries.
Let's see. Both players zooming around here.
Interesting to note also that whilst all of our players have noted Shiina as one of their toughest opponents, Shiina has noted Angelo. So some mutual respect between our two players.
We do see this north road here. And I do like where Angelo is guessing right here. I think that road, the Gen 4 starts like exactly where he clicked. And I think that road actually maybe makes sense. Because it is north-south. Shiina going somewhat similar. But he's just by Lake Baikal, and you know, if he stays there and Angelo stays there,
it's going to be game for someone.
It's going to be game for someone.
Locked
in. And he's locked in. Shiina's locked in. Angelo's locked in. Is he on the road? I feel like he must be. It feels too right for it to be this road.
5 seconds.
But we'll see. No.
Oh, Shiina closer. How many points will it be?
Not
enough.
Could have been a lot more.
So we are going to game 10.
We like to call that a Russia moment.
Sorry, round 10 of game 2. Round 10 of game 2. Our final round. Remember, everybody, if Angelo wins this, he takes the series. If Shiina wins, we'll go to NMPZ. And it truly is anyone's game at this point. If you've watched any of our qualifiers, if you've watched this GeoGuessr competitive rule set and seen grow, you'll know with a points discrepancy like this going into round 10 on no move, anyone can win.
Anyone's game.
Including Shiina.
Let's see where the players would like to guess here. And you know, I will say, it looks promising for Angelo here. Looks like it could be an interesting location.
Trevor, when you say it's a promising location, for Angelo, do you mean it's unlikely that there's a huge difference between the players and Angelo can just squeeze by with a victory here?
I think he's just had too many region guesses in Mexico today that were so close that getting around him Mexico is exactly what he wanted here. And so if you're Shiina, for Angelo to be one of the best maybe Mexico players in the world, I could be making that up. I feel like I knew that about him. But both players, Shiina's going Puebla. It's close. I think he could maybe edge away here if Shiina's slightly closer here. 5.5x damage. Anything can happen. 3 seconds, Paula. Who is it? Shiina needs us. It's Angelo.
Angelo's done it. He wins our first best of 3 here at the regional finals.
And this is what we...
For APAC. Take out Shiina 2-0. Didn't even have to go to NMPZ.
Nope. But, I mean, this is what we keep getting with these new players that kind of rise up to the scene here over the past couple years. You get some insanely high competition, especially in these no-move games, and that was quite the game.